Good evening or early morning for most of you. Actually, it's technically early morning for me, but I'm still awake and I've just been super slammed recently. I'm trying to get back into things with work and all that. In addition to got this webinar coming up on Wednesday, next week, Wednesday, the 15th. Would love to see you all there. Reach out to me if you're interested or put something in the comments. Would love to get you the invite. Um, Today for Mindful Monday, and this is the 16th edition, guys. It's already been 16 weeks. I can't believe it. Time flies. I've been keeping consistent with this. This is something I'm holding in my schedule no matter what happens. It's what I call a non-negotiable. And I would encourage you guys to also have some non-negotiables in your life. You probably already do, maybe subconsciously, but just declaring that, there's some power behind that. So this is one of them for me, for my business, as I do this Mindful Monday. So I did things a little bit different last week, and I'm going to do the same this week and take another snippet from this scroll number 4, the scroll marked 4 from The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. And so this particular portion says, I'm just going to read straight from here, okay, bear with me. It says, I am not on this earth by chance. I am here for a purpose, and that purpose is to grow into a mountain, not to shrink to a grain of sand. Henceforth will I apply all my efforts to become the highest mountain of all, and I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy. That is, I love this statement, and this is fueling me, and this is just, oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I said last time, I read this 3 times a day. This whole scroll, it's 3 pages long. I read it 3 times a day, and after 30 days, I'll switch to the next scroll and do that. This is some powerful stuff, guys. Great book to dive into. It's available on Audible. Anyways, look, everything I'm going to talk about everything I'm going to talk about at my webinar is exactly what this says, right? I am not here to shrink to a grain of sand. And one thing, something I've been told, and I tell myself a lot, is look, if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. There's no such thing as staying the same. There's just not. You're doing one or the other. You're growing or you're dying. So it's a choice you have to make. If you're growing, that's where the mountain comes in. You're growing to a mountain, or you're dying. You're shrinking to a grain of sand. I refuse to shrink. And I hope anybody listening to this also is in that boat. Because look, you only get one life to live. Why the heck would you waste it being a nobody? Why would you waste it shrinking to a grain of sand? Come on. Make something of yourself. Do something with your life, right? You are totally capable. Every single one of us is totally capable of greatness. And I'm fighting tooth and nail for it, and I'm going to get it. And I encourage you to do the same. Because again, either you're growing or you're dying. And that is a choice. What choice are you making today? If you struggle with this, if you struggle to find your purpose, if you're trying to figure out what that mountain is supposed to look like for you, then this webinar is going to be amazing. Next week, Wednesday. I did a dry run today and it was rough, but I got some really great nuggets from my community members, because that's what we do. We lift each other up. We're there. These folks, I had 2 people on tonight that live in Atlanta. And we were up until 8:30 my time. That's 11:30 p.m. Their time. We went over almost an hour over time, about 45 minutes, and no question, they stayed on, because this is the value of the community. They get nothing out of this. This webinar is for me. I'm trying to push myself, get out of my comfort zone, get at the front of the room, and really make a difference. And also, bring some people into our group, right? And so it's 100% for me and my business, but because we are doing this together as a community, they stayed there with me and they gave me that support, and I would do the same for them. And I have, right? And so we all do this for each other. We give, we give, we give. That's the beauty of a community. So again, if you struggle with this, if you're looking for a purpose, or if you're just trying to figure out what does that mountain look like for you, get on the call, shoot me a message or a comment, and I will get you the info for the webinar. Okay. With that, have an amazing Monday's over, so have an amazing Tuesday and rest of your week. Hope the new year is starting out great for you. And hey, let's rock it. I am so stoked. Like so many things happen. We got a mastermind coming up that we're starting for military, active duty, and veterans and reservists. Anybody who is serving or has served, this is something that would be for you. It's a mastermind, and we're doing a Facebook group that we just launched for that as well. Invite only. So again, if you're a veteran and you're watching this and you want to be a part of that and have a safe space to share with other veterans, happy to invite you into that group as well. I would love to do so. I'll do another post about that too. But yeah, and then we're going to be doing, we call drive parties specifically for military too. And I'm going to be leading a lot of those. So there's so many good things. 2025 is off to a very busy start, but busy right now is good. Busy right now is good. And it's not busy work. It's money-making activities, which is, if you're a business owner, that's where you got to be, right? That's what you got to be doing, spending most of your time doing. So I love it. I love all you guys. I say a lot of harsh things on here, but you're listening because, this is important. These things are important. I'm making a difference in my own life, and then I'm sharing this all with you because I want to make a difference in all of your lives as well. All right. So be the mountain, don't be the grain of sand, and have a great week.